the one in charge of this game today, assisted by Kakembo Ahmed, whose father Elias Kagwa was once an assistant referee and hails all the way from Jinja, and also assisted by Muyaga Khalid, businessman from Tororo. They're the ones given the mantle to handle this game tonight. Waiswa Muzamiru all the way from Uganda, Kakembo Ahmed all the way from Jinja, and Muyaga Khalid all the way from Tororo are the ones in charge of this match today. So shortly we shall be going to see how far the game will be manning up. And that's the goalkeeper on the other side, Tamale Simon, the goalkeeper for the Maroons, up against Hassan Matovu. Let's wait and see if the two will be very much in mood for the match today. Tamale up against Hassan Matovu. Smile from the referee. Well, let that smile not actually buy you up, because that smile can later on change. And hopefully the footballers here will know exactly what will be coming from this match. The KAVUMBA recreational grounds all the way in Wakiso. That's where we're at today. And shortly we shall be having the match getting underway. It's final proceedings going on from the floor manager together with the man in charge of the match. It's the match commissioner. And very, very shortly we shall be going straight to the match. Just reminding you that if you look at the Bright Stars, they've actually made only one change to the lineup. That actually picked up a draw against the Vipers. Bugembe Issa comes in for Mandela. That's the only lineup player that has actually been changed in this lineup. For the side that comes all the way from Luzira Maroons, they have not made any change to the lineup. They actually beat Busoga by 5-0. Just waiting for the actual time for the game to get underway. Bright Stars at home, up against the Maroons. Final warm-ups for the footballers here before the whistle is blown by the referee that comes all the way from Iganga. And if you look at the lineup for the Maroons, Tamale Simon begins today. Chitagenda Godwin, Okao, Jacob, Baiga, Patrick, Mpanji, Sula, all available in the midfield. Odipio Norman in the halfway. David starts today. Tezicha Lawrence, Mpaji Isaac, Walusimbi Simon, Solomon Rather, and Amaku Fred, all starting today for the Maroons. On the other side of the Bright Stars, Matovu Hassan retains his spot. Kaka Dennis, Shambade, Bule Warren, Anodongo, a roll at the back. One change in the midfield. Issa Bugembe coming in for Mandera as Fiat Cleophas begins today. And Cheyune Medi, Punjo Nurdin, Ashraf Mulindi, all available in the positional skills today. And Sam Senyonjo will be the one looking for the goal tonight for the Bright Stars. Well, the captain, David in the halfway, currently making up his stretches here. The former Express footballer and also former Arua Hills captain, footballer rather, Express captain in the halfway. The halfway, David. It's waiting for the referee to get us underway here in KAVUMBA. And it looks like we have borrowed just a few precious seconds before we actually go down to the game proper. History actually has been moving on a relatively roller coaster ride with the Maroons Football Club, for a side that was actually formed way back in 1965, about 3 years after the independence. They are trying very much to see if they can keep themselves afloat in the Uganda Premier League. Normally they are relegated a lot. That is Maroons Football Club. The most interesting thing about this match is that most of the footballers that are currently playing for Maroons today were actually given their serious debut by the coach of Bright Stars tonight, Asaf Mwebaze. Well, Mwebaze has actually been the longest serving coach of the Maroons. He's been there from around 2004 up to 2017 when he left that gentleman over there, Asaf Mwebaze. Not very new in the colors of the Maroons, and served this country perfectly well as a senior officer, actually a principal officer in the prisons. And that actually gave him 1 star for those who follow these stars very well. Did retire, Asaf Mwebaze, from the forces to concentrate on football. And indeed, football is doing very well for him today. A draw against Vipers surely can be followed with a win at home if possible. But all that is about time. We shall be able to wait for that to come through. But you cannot take everything away, because Semfuma Muhammad has learnt everything he has learnt from Asaf Mwebaze. So the two friends and two colleagues, former workmates, are meeting tonight And hopefully, whoever has picked something will actually go down and win this match today. It is Semfuma Mohamed up against Asaf Mwebaze. It's a battle between Bright Stars up against Maroons, a side that began very well in the Startimes Uganda Premier League, beating Busoga by 5-0. And one of the footballers, Marco Fred, scoring 2 on the night. That's Marco himself, the jersey number 7. Well, dangerous footballer, only 24 years old, and has been up and about. And hopefully he will be able to showcase that skill yet again today. Marco Fred, where they love to call him the Chifaru when it comes down to the game, perfectly well because of his good skills in the match. Hopefully that will be paying up. Well, they have not been disappointing when it actually comes down to supporting the fans of both sides, the Maroons and the Bright Stars. I'm very sure these are fans of the Maroons, and they will be very much wanting to see how far this match will be panning up. Final pieces coming in there from Asaf Mwebaze, trying to tell the players to hold on. It was actually very dramatic in that match against the Vipers, if you did follow that very well. And we are off here in KAVUMBA. Bright Stars, the home side, taking us from the left to the right of your screen. And the reverse is very true for the Maroons, who are taking us from the right-hand side and oppositely on the other side. Good header. Referee will be calling for a foul. Some bit of an elbow lunging through. That's a free kick here to the Maroons. Well, a side that was actually called Prisons before, they changed names to be called the Maroons because Maroon is normally the color of the Prison side. Shall be brought in very quickly by Sula Mpaji, looking to deliver this ball deep in. The Startimes Uganda Premier League. Long ball there from Sula. Well, headed back into the mix line, recollected here. A very good start to the match. Kaka. Bugembe. Kaka again. Recollected well there by Mpaji Sula at the midfield now. Good movement here. The halfway. Well, put it away for another throw into Maroons. Well, Maroons actually picking up their second throw of the match. Sula Mpaji shall be the one to get his ball further away, the 23-year-old footballer. Most interesting thing is that when he was at the Vipers, he was a striker and was later on transformed to a defender when he joined Gaddafi. Mpaji Sula. Long throw from him. Hit it away yet again there. That shall be another throw to Maroons. Slow start to the game from both sides as they continue to try very much and see if they can squeeze something from both sides. David Indahiwe. Sula. Long ball here from Sula. Well, put it away perfectly well there. Now recollected. Here they come. Senyonjo Sam venturing further forward on the wing side. Good ball by Cheyune Medi. Goes away for a throw in now to the Bright Stars. Well, Bright Stars actually need to begin utilizing the home advantage if they had to go down and collect some maximum points today. Well, they began with a draw and will be looking to get a win today. Final calls there from the referee. Free kick shall be brought in by Bule Warren. Very outstanding football, actually got the man of the match gong when they played against the Vipers for his heroic performance on the night. This last week on Friday. Get away. Recollected here, they come. Bugembe, one pass. Bugembe on the chest now. Bugembe! And just goes straight away to the goalkeeper there, Tamale Simon. Well, Tamale Simon, former footballer of Bright Stars Football Club today, while playing against his former paymasters, the 24-year-old. Has a very good history of saving penalties, by the way, the goalkeeper Tamale Simon. It's away there. Putting back right in the midfield now. The yak continues. Recollected by the Maroons. The ball actually bubbled around from one side to the other. That shall be a throw in now to the Bright Stars. Well, there was a chance for the Bright Stars to score, but very good goalkeeping from Simon Tamale. The piece of good defensive work there coming through from Patrick Baiga, 27-year-old footballer. Actually began his career at Maroons and actually still remains at Maroons. Patrick Baiga. Sam throw in. Throw coming up now to the Bright Stars. Began very quickly, trying to look for Sam. Ball just goes begging away. Recollected in the midfield there perfectly by Fiat. And the referee shall award them with a free kick here. Or the captain, David in the halfway. We're currently wondering what exactly went wrong. The referee saying he was in the right position to give away that free kick. And Simon Tamale trying to reorganize his side here. Well, that's the free kick there, a push coming in from David Ndihabwe. You can hear from the crowd here, they are saying Gwokuba Mumanyi. The goalkeeper Tamale Simon is a former Bright Stars footballer, so they know him well. And it will be brought in by Mehdi Cheyune. Mehdi looking to curl this ball through. Mehdi curls one ball over the bar. Well, that was no goal, got me confused, and the fans also got confused a little. But the fans will be very disappointed that did not go through, coming through from Mehdi Cheyune. Baiga Patrick making that ball further along here. Baiga with 4 minutes of the game played, slight push in front of the referee, a little bit of a lunge. David Odipio is gotten away there by Baiga. A good play from David in the halfway, but now the referee wants a free kick. But a little bit of a fall there from Jacob Okao. Let's watch this very closely. Collision between Okao and Issa Bugembe. And Okao could have actually fallen on the boots there over the player. Same Fuma Mohamed. A little bit of worried right now from the start of his side. Donning on Maroons, the actual color of the Maroons here. Not very bad for the coach to actually don the colors of the club. Maroon is the color and Prisons is the name. Simon Tamale receiving a word, and hopefully he'll be able to continue panning up with Chitagenda Godwin. Closely is Baiga Patrick, experience from the two. And on the other side, Matovu Hassan, the 20-year-old footballer, former pro-line footballer, and also former KCCA footballer. But still wait to see if Isaac Mpanji and the rest will actually step up and get something for themselves here. Jacob Okao, well, being stretched out as on the other side. You can see how the assistant coaches are planning here. It's a good game reading, and they continue to plan and plan and plan. Well, shall he play today is the question. Nelson Senkatuka. Senfuma Mohamed still does not understand what exactly is going on in here. And out goes Jacob Okao. Well, Jacob Okao signed all the way from Vipers Football Club, the 21-year-old. Played actually began his career in Luzira, the Maroons Academy, but left them in a couple of years ago when he was only 17 to join the Vipers. But the game begins afresh. David trying to pan up on Mpaji, stolen away. It's going to be a throw-in now to Bright Stars. Very good drive, very good start to this one as they continue to man from one side. Ashraf Mulindi, very young footballer from Mbale, trying very much to get his luck on the 19-year-old, but not getting the best of that. Good play from Walusimbi Solomon. Good play from Amaku. That goes away for throw. Well, looking at the way things are standing up, Tezicha Lawrence and Walusimbi Simon have actually changed position right now, with Walusimbi Solomon coming to the left and Tezicha going to the right. Long stretch and collected. Samson Yonjo. Recollected right in the midfield there by Baiga Patrick. Put it away, perfect by Fiat Cleophas. And more pressure coming up here as they drive and drive from one side to the other. Tezicha loses his bearings of ball. Will be going out for a goal kick. No, it's saved. Oh, the referee's flag had actually gone up, but it looked to me that the ball was actually still on play. But the referee's assistant on line number 2, well, judging that perfectly well and putting that for a goal kick here. Odongo. Oh, Odongo. Just failing to keep that ball on play. Jonathan Odongo. And exactly what was going on from Jonathan Odongo. But the throw shall be brought in by Chitagenda. Nice play. Good fighting spirits here from the Maroons as they drive the ball to the goalkeeper Hassan Matovu. Very quickly, Matovu begins this. On a brushing header from Okao, straight up to Simon Tamale. Away by Tamale. Trying to open up play. Little bit of a brush there from Walusimbi. Chambade. Odongo. Trying to get that ball further forward, right in the midfield to David. Throw in here to Maroons. A little bit of a catchy match here from both sides. I'm not seeing any serious attempt for goal in this one, really. Bunjo, Nourdin does well. Right in the midfield. Long pass here from Fiat Cleophas. Mpanji. Stolen away. Good flick back by Bugembe Issa. Good energy there from the 18-year-old Bugembe, former footballer from Royal Giants. He's currently in Senior 5. They shut number 17 over Brightsters. Here he comes again. Long ball through. Unfortunately, just goes away. Ashraf Mulindi couldn't keep that ball on play. Just goes out for a throw-in now to Maroons. Chitagenda. Good play there from Walusimbi. Header back through. Mulindi fighting for that ball in the halfway. Does well. Simon Tamale holding that ball gallantly well here. It's been a very, very hot day today in Wakiso and around Kampala. And I'm very sure that you will be feeling the aftermath of the heat whenever it actually shines up again. Walusimbi driving that ball through. Here comes Mpaji with a shot. Collected well. Could be a chance for the Maroons. And easily cleared away by Odongo. It's not yet done. The pressure keeps on piling up. Kaka Dennis. Walusimbi. Down by Mpaji. It's gotten away by the captain Chambade Andrew. Well, they're looking for their man Fred Amaku, the Chifaru. Looking for him very, very well. See if they can actually get some balls into the back of the net, this Maroon side. Nice steal in the midfield. Baiga Patrick. Or rather, it's actually Odipio, not Baiga. It was Odipio looking for more possession in here. Mpaji goes down. Mpaji, and actually fouls in the process. Mpaji. Well, Nelson Sekatuk and the other colleagues of his of the Bright Stars will be wondering if goals will be coming today. They're looking for their very first goal in this campaign on this season. Hopefully a goal will be coming up, but let's wait and see. We have a lot of minutes of football to play for. As it stands 0-0. That was the score between Bright Stars and Vipers. But Maroons already with 5 goals to their name. They're looking to increase on that tally again of goals. Mpaji stolen away from Amaku. And they continue driving up. Godwin Chitagenda loses the ball to Ashraf Mulindi. And the referee says that the 19-year-old footballer Mulindi did foul there. Bugembe Issa on the command. It's very good direction, I have to admit, for David Ndihabwe. And hopefully the former Express captain and former Arua Hills footballer, David Ndihabwe, can try very much and utilize this, but standing on these two is Fred Amaku. Amaku with a shot. Oh, that's very disappointing from Fred Amaku. A footballer who scored 2 against Busoga really should have put up something better than that. Decided to look at the uprights and away the ball went. Most interesting thing about Fred Amaku, he was actually the second top scorer of the 2018-2019 league when he was playing for Chirinya Ginger SS, which is now called Busoga United, and was also the top scorer of the Maroons last season in the big league with 14 goals. Fred Amaku. Senyonjo Sam fighting for that ball. Does the referee award a corner or does he award a throw in? It's a throw. Oh wait, the referee says no, it's a corner. Corner coming up now to Bright Stars. Bunjo Nourdin, the footballer who actually began his career at Pro Line at the age of 8. Bunjo will try very much to drop this ball inside. Now another change. Now it's another change here. It's a bit of confusion from the referee. First it was a throw-in. He said corner, and it's the other way around now. Yeah, concerns here at the bench. When you see a face like that, you get a little bit worried on how the game shall be going. Kaka. Corner. Well, first denied, now given. And forcefully put away for a corner by the Maroon side. Bunjo Nordin shall be the one to try and deliver this ball. The former Old Kampala and St. Mary's footballer. Bunjo drives one inside. Headed away by Baiga Patrick. It's not yet away. This is Bunjo with the color. Scores outside there for a goal kick to the Maroons. But at least we're seeing some bit of elements of a try of a goal. Asaf Mwebaze, rich history in Ugandan football, has been out of the top league of Uganda Premier League for about 5 years. Glad to see him back. Asaf Mwebaze. It's away by Bule. Nordin. A bit of a push there from Ashraf Mulindi. Kept on play there by Chita again, the Godwin. Nice play again. Mulindi to Nordin Bunjo. Throwing now to Bright Stars. Long from Odongo. Oh, this was the foul. It was actually the foul that was committed. Was that ball? You can see the energy and the fight. Good play from Ashraf Mulindi. It's about 15 minutes of the game already played in this match. Just 15 minutes, and both sides are trying very much to get something for themselves. They're throwing all they can throw in this match. All the armory is being displayed in this side. Will they score is the question. Sula. Away by Bule. Slight push right in front of the referee. It's been awarded for a free kick. And Bugembe Issa was the culprit. Well, that was the run from Ashraf Mulindi. Was that a penalty or no? Well, some would give, some would not. Nice control inside the box line. Good turning from Amaku. Our referee said Amaku actually decided to go for the player and not for the ball, and he fouls in the process. Free kick here to Bright Stars. And Amaku, Fred, not very happy with the referee's call, but this is the reason as to why. Look at him well. There. He actually throws his body and obstructs Chambade Andrew. There was no hope of actually playing the ball from Amaku. And that's the reason that's why the referee actually awarded that for the free kick. Hassan Matovu. Collected by Okao. Driven away by Walusimbi. Amaku chasing. Good game reading here. Bule. Warren Bule loses his bearings now. Collected by Chambade. Jonathan Odong. It's a very long ball there from Jonah. Towering head away from Patrick Baiga. But a very bad footballer, Patrick Baiga, 27-year-old footballer. And he was promoted, by the way, to the senior team in 2015 by Asaf Mwebaze, who is basically the coach over the other side. Odongo. Nordin Bunjo. Stolen away by Odipio. And recollected by Freda Naku. One-on-one. Amaku brought down by Bugembe Issa. Referee says it was a clean one. Bugembe. Nice play from Cheyune Medi. Good skills. Driving that ball deep down. Read by Simon Tamale. Mpaji Sula. Trying to man the way. Nordin Bunjo does well. Just coming through from Isaac Mpaji, but not available. Bule. Kaka. Adipio putting that ball out for a throw-in. Kaka. Bring it back down again. Trying to man up and trying to look for the options in the halfway. One pass. Odipio. Another pass. Isaac with possession. And trying to open up and look for Tezicha Lawrence. We'll have to admit that Tezicha Lawrence, a lot of experience when it comes down to Ugandan football. So been very, very active today. The 23-year-old former Vipers footballer. And a lot of history when it comes down to youthful football. Did represent Ginger SS at the Coca-Cola. Champion with them in 2017 and also top scorer of the Coca-Cola 2018-2019. Chance of breakthrough over the bar there from Ashraf Mulindi. Well, he's trying to get something, the young 19-year-old Mulindi. I'm sure Asaf Mwebase won't be very happy with that, but good ball in. And he saw the goal, tried to go for the goal. Unfortunately for the young Ashraf rather. It's a good pass, very good pass from Samson Nyonjo. Well, with that kind of tactic over clearance, that ball was bound to go up. Just needed to try and bend his body a little and try and get a very good trajectory to strike that ball in. 0-0 is the score. About 90 minutes of the game played here. Bule Warren having a problem here. Mark was actually being told to come down. Oh, feeling the aftermath of that foul. Bule, man of the match against Vipers. It will be very nice to see if he can actually go down and possibly do it again. Yeah, Bule shall be the one to get this ball further on. Well, this was the foul. Watch this well. Amaku a little bit late on Bule. This is David driving that ball further forward. Amaku strolling up front away. That's very good football now. They're driving up, but the pass was very poor from Mpaji Isaac. Should have done much better. Mpaji totally wasting that ball through. When the Maroons break and attack, they actually attack in number. With something very worry for the Bright Stars. Good header there from Maiga. Amaku stolen up front, swept away by Odongo. Oditio now looking for the options. Okao, one flick through. Isaac goes to the ground. Referee not awarding the foul. Oh, does award the free kick now. Mpaji. Oh, there you go. Some bit of concern, but that's a free kick anyway. Cleophas, Fiat Cleophas was the player that actually brought down on Isaac Mpaji. And Fiat Cleophas, 29-year-old, signed all the way from Chigesi Homeboys. And they call him the donkey, surprisingly. Donkey, because of the amount of work he puts on the green and for his side. That's why they call him a donkey. He works very hard, just like a donkey, never tiring. Free kick brought through long, straight up to the goalkeeper, Hassan Matovu. Hope he hasn't actually picked up an injury when he was going for that ball, Hassan Matovu. Looks like he has. Well, these two sides have actually met a couple of times, and the last time the two sides met, it was Bright Stars that got the best of the Maroons. It ended 2-1 in particular. And the second leg was not played because of COVID. Yeah, collision between Bule and his goalkeeper. So let's see if he'll be able to continue, but I think he will be. Forced water break, and some bit of information being instilled into the players here from the coach himself. Well, just currently having a look of issues on the ground for both sides, and if you look at Maroons, formed way back in 1965, Snake there, 65 there, and managed to win the league, by the way, in 1968 and 1969. Maroons, by then they were called Prisons. Well, they became the very first team to win back-to-back titles in Uganda League, way back in 1968 and 1969. Well, the Uganda Premier League actually, if you look at the league football in Uganda, began way back in the 60s there. That's when league football actually began. And Maroons' side began in 65, managed to win this in 68 and 69, becoming the first team to win back-to-back titles. Well, interestingly, they are the first Ugandan team to actually represent Uganda at what is called right now the Champions League. Maroons, by then it was called the Africa Clubs of Championship Cup. And they did represent Uganda in 1970. They were beaten by Ismaili on aggregate 6-2 in the preliminary round. First leg in Nachivubo ended 2-2, and the second leg in Egypt ended 4-0. But they still have that record. First team to represent Uganda in what is called right now the Champions League. Well, he's been very worried since the start of the match. Well, I think a goal will actually change the perception of this match, and a goal will change his perception of how he's seeing things today. Isaac goes down, free kick began quickly. David, stolen away there by Okao. Ndihawe. Amaku, out front and away. Tezicha. A poor crossing by Chitagenda Godwin. David. Chitagenda. David in the halfway, trying to nick that ball further forward. Tezicha onside. And the ball just goes straight away to Matovu Hassan. 24 minutes. No serious chance of goal yet in this match. No serious chance of goal. Bule could be in trouble with Amaku. Odipio. Laying that ball deep down, looking for Isaac Mpaji. And now could be stolen away. Good run skills from Cheyune Medi. Beats two on the line. Cheyune. Flag remains down. Ooh, good skills there from Okao. And finally gotten away from the mix. Chambade. Bugembe. Issa Bugembe linking that ball through, giving away to Nurdin Punjo. Punjo! Oh, what a miscue! Well, he actually got that ball well, Punjo. Had cocked his gun perfectly well, Punjo. But then it just misfired. Well, Punjo Nurdin trying to score his very first goal in a jersey of Bright Stars. And that was the best chance he actually got. Unfortunately, misfire. Punjo. David in the halfway. Long ball further forward there by Baiga. Up front and away. Good movement. Odipio. Up front and away. They're looking for Walusimbi Solomon. Isaac. Mpaji Isaac. Oh, the 1-2 is not yielding. And stolen away again. Here they come. Could be a foul, and the referee reads that perfectly well. Solomon Walusimbi is brought down. Well, the 26-year-old footballer is the reason as why there's a yellow card for Kaka Dennis. Look at these four skills. Look at these four skills here. Solomon Walusimbi. Well, he's brought down. And Kaka Dennis will be going to the book. The former Nyami Chobora footballer and former Mbara City footballer Kaka receiving a yellow card for his foul on Walusimbi Solomon. Isaac Mpanji shall be the one to deliver this ball through. The 19-year-old. Here comes a free kick. Isaac Mpanji. Oh. Now that's very disappointing. We have seen those kind of free kicks from the Maroons. They need to begin utilizing their set piece as well. Otherwise, if they don't utilize these set pieces, trust me, they will actually remember these and maybe blame themselves at the end of the day. Well, sometimes you have to give credit where it is due. And normally I do not do this, but allow me give credit to a gentleman called Johnson Piaibashaija. Well, he is the Commissioner General in charge of the prisons. Well, he's the reason as why Maroons, all the prisons, came back into football. Because way back in 1987, the Maroons had actually vanished before 1987. When they were relegated in 87, then in 2005 they came back when there was a new commissioner on duty, Johnson Piaibashaija. And straight away, oof, that's not very good really. A bit of a leg challenge coming up from there, really. Well, sometimes you can do that and you actually land into some bit of problems. You need to always, when you're defending the ball, look above your shoulder just to see if there is an incoming player. Some footballers forget to do that, and results into stolen ball and possibly a goal. Some bit of information's going through from Paji. Look at this. Well, it doesn't look bad at Matovu Hassan. Well, he has not been, can I say, put to task. Totally enjoying the game, Matovu. 20-year-old goalkeeper. Was actually at Proline. He was loaned to Proline for about 2 years, the goalkeeper Matovu Hassan. Tamale. Baiga. Stolen away there by Tezicha. Tezicha again, trying to nick that ball further forward. Good turning from Chitagenda. David. Odipio. Trying to be clever. Stolen. Flicked up front now. Good play from Bugembe. Up front and away. Sam Senyonjo. Looking to get this ball through. Senyonjo does well. It's Senyonjo. Crosses and a chance for Buldin. Oh my goodness. The cutback is not bad again. And a chance for the gliding ball straight up. Bunjo Nordin twice misfiring. Oh, actually almost made me eat my very own tongue here. And look at this here from Sam Senyonjo. Well, he does perfectly well. Beats the defender with a good dance in there. And crosses and Bunjo. Oh my goodness. Just fails to score. Fails to fire. I think Bunjo will actually watch this game later and say what exactly happened. Oh, good skill, Bule. Long from Bule. And the way to Tamale Simon. 15 minutes to half time. Startimes Uganda Premier League match live. Baiga. Solomon trying to keep that ball on play. Isaac is in here. That's good play there from David Indihabwe. Then a little bit of a nick in. That doesn't yield anything. Scores out for another throw-in. Cheyune. Bunjo. Odong. Sam Senyonjo. Gliding head away. Very, very good piece of defensive work coming through here from Odipio Norman. Had to come back to do some bit of defensive skills. Odong. Well, down goes Senyonjo. Referee allows it to continue. Chitagenda Godwin loses his ball to. Ball still on possession. Cheyune. Bunjo. That's Bunjo with a good pass. Read perfectly by Baiga Patrick. Bunjo again. Cheyune. Cleared away. Not yet well. And saved by the goalkeeper Simon Tamale. Well, some bit of miscommunication between Okau Jacob and Baiga Patrick at the back. Well, Asaf Mwebase is totally enjoying this match. Look at this from Bunjo. Look at this from Cheyune. Good ball through. Dangerous player Cheyune. And the combination between Okau and Baiga almost resulted into a goal. Good steal, Bugembe. Good game reading there from Simon Tamale. Had to come out very quickly to deny Senyonjo Sam the chance of holding on to that ball. He was onside by the time the ball was released, Cheyune Medi. And again, this combination was almost landing into a problem. Bule to the goalkeeper Matovu. Odongo giving away, and looks like the referee blows that whistle. Will be a free kick here for Bright Stars as their player Cheyune is brought down. Well, Cheyune, former footballer on Duparaka Football Club, and this is basically his second spell at the Bright Stars there. Cheyune played for the Bright Stars in 2019, 2020. Only played 2 games, by the way, scoring only 2 goals. Nordin Bunjo, the best of direct balls there from Nordin Bunjo rather. The goal kick here to Maroons. Well, many actually regard Maroons as an academy of KCCA, but Cheyune is in possession. Lays it through. Headed through, punch over the bar. Good save from Tamale Simon. Oh, that ball was dropping into the back of the net, but anyway, the flag was up. Yeah, that wouldn't count, but good skills through. Good ball from Cheyune. And another dropping header. Very good save from the goalkeeper. Very good save from him, Tamale Simon. He loves to play with a smile. You can see that from the face of the 24-year-old former Bright Stars goalkeeper. He knows these grounds well. The referee blows the whistle. Some bit of a push on Boulay. Free kick. Bright Stars. Begun by Boulay himself. Warren Boulay looking to try very much and drop this ball further forward. Warren Boulay, long ball away. Trying to look for Cheyune. This is Cheyune. Looking for that space. Could be a foul right at the penalty arc. Very good territory for a free kick, really. And very good territory to get a goal. And a yellow card has been brandished in the highway. Receiving a yellow card. Well, the referee from Uganda is not giving everything to fate. He's reading this game perfectly well and giving the cards when they matter. Watch this very well. Good play from Cheyune, and in the highway had no option. Stretched the leg there, and he fouls. Free kick to Bright Stars. Question remains, who takes the free kick? As the goalkeeper Tamale Simon warming up. 10 minutes to halftime, just only 10 minutes to halftime. Bright Stars have a free kick that could actually give them a lead in this. I can see Issa Bugembe standing on this one. Cheyune is also standing on this. Bunjo Nurdin on the other side. Now they seem to be confusing the goalkeeper and the wall on who is going to take this. Look at this well. Yellow carding Highway, chance here. Off the wall. It's a very poor free kick. He's stolen away. It's a long ball there from Mpaji Sula. Then back to the goalkeeper Hassan Matovu. Andrew Chambade. It's a long ball there from a former pro-line footballer. Fight for the ball. It's stolen away. Here comes Amaku. Spread Amaku now. Tries to lay that ball shorter inside the D. Could be a chance here. Whoa, what a deflection for corner. Kaka Dennis just threw his body right at the line of fire. Well, Norman Odipio coming very close. Let's watch this again from Amaku. Lays it in well. The clearance here first time was poor and falls to Odipio. Oh, there won't be any deflection. There wasn't any deflection of Kaka. But again, Kaka just put his body there and made it very difficult for Odipio to fire. Watch this closely. There. Odipio actually just failing to get the right angle on that ball. Simon Tamale. It's way for Fiat Cleophas. Baiga. It's poor ball from him. Jonathan Odongo. Trying to nick and trying to look. Good play there from Ashraf Mulindi. Away looking for Sam Senyonjo. It's good shielding, very good shielding there by Baiga. Making sure that the 22-year-old Sam Senyonjo doesn't get anything. And Sam Senyonjo actually also began his career way back at KCCA. Got loaned to Akiso Giants. Away by Baiga. It's kept in play here by Walusimbi. Solomon Walusimbi does well. Out front and away. Here they come in number. Run from Paji Sula. It's Sula again. Overdoes that. Cleared away from the mix. And then recollected here. Baiga Patrick. Set it away by Odongo. Ball called back again. Some bit of a gamble here. And that could be rolling out for a corner, but a bit of an awkward clearance this time round from Odongo. Jonathan could have given away a penalty. And you can see there Fred Amaku, well, asking questions. Let's watch this very closely. It's a bit of poor clearance. Watch this here. Off the line. Well, I don't think if the referee would give that as a penalty anyway. Corner. Corner to be driven in by Sula Mpanji. The 23-year-old footballer shall be trying very much to put this ball deep in Sula. But once a striker, now a defender. Sula to deliver. Former Gaddafi footballer to long from Sula, sculling through to the goalkeeper Matovu Hassan. Matovu throwing this ball in very quickly. Sheyune leaves him on the ground. Looking for Bunjo now. It's Bunjo up against Okau. Odong. Ball put away this time by Mpaji Sula. Comes to the rescue of the team. It's going to be a throw now to Bright Stars. Jonathan Odong curls it back. Low range. It's away by Okau. There we go. Very good center of gravity from Medi Cheyune. Good center of gravity. Throw from Odongo. Looking for more possession on Cheyune. And stolen away. Here they come, the Maroons in number. Very good at the attack. It's Norman Odipio. And stolen away by Bule. Man of the match performance today again from him, Bule. Can it stand? Bugembe. Kaka. That's poor. Very, very poor bowling, and goes away for a throw to the Maroons. Well, good size of a ball boy there. That's the future. Paji Sula. Solomon Walusimbi throw into Maroons. 5 minutes. Just only 5 minutes remaining to play for here. 5 minutes. Ball just goes back to the goalkeeper, Matovu Hassan. Boule, scooping it away. Kaka. Isaac. Odipio. Oh, referee actually judging a handball from Kaka. Needs to be very clever. Otherwise, could actually go for that again and get himself a yellow card. He's already on a yellow card. Free kick shall be delivered in here. Let's wait and see what can come from this free kick. Brought in by Okau Jacob. That's long from Okau Jacob. Very heavy it is. And David does well. Sheyune. Good game reading this time round by Patrick Baiga, the 27-year-old. Chinyonjo. Odong. Fiat. Odong. Sheyune. Here they come. Mulinda. Collecting well. Odong. Sila. Thought it was actually going at the corner, but no, it doesn't. Sheyune yet again. Long measured pass. Can they? No, they cannot. Trying to keep Mulinda in the game. Or rather, Mulindi. Yeah, you can actually call it stick biting stuff here. Pick a stick or maybe some piece of a grass and finish your stress on it as you watch the game as it pans up one-on-one there. Just approaching the 43rd minute of the match, 43rd, 2 minutes remaining to play for. Shall be brought in by Mpanji Sula. Collecting. Well, I love the fact that Bright Stars today have totally kept, that is Amaku Fred at bay. They have totally kept him very much quiet. A mistake that Busoga failed to actually utilize on. They gave Amaku a lot of space, and he's a very dangerous player when he actually holds onto that ball. But good stuff there from Indy Habwe. very sure that the coach of Bright Stars must have told them, do not give Amaku any kind of space. He's very dangerous with the ball. Chitagenda puts that ball out for another throw. Odongo. Throw from Odongo. Headed away by David Ndihabwe. And the fight continues on slowly by slowly. The 1-2s here. Look at that. And again. And again. Sometimes they do that too many and they give away position. Now it belongs to Bugembe Issa, who goes down. He's brought down by Isaac Mpaji, or the 18-year-old footballer from Royal Giants, brought down by the 19-year-old footballer. Well, Bugembe Issa is actually a senior 5 football student, rather. Senior 5 student down at Royal Giants from Mitiana. Very good career, very rich career he has. He can continue to maintain the kind of energies we have seen from him today. Did not begin in the first game. He's actually showing some bit of traces of brilliance in this match. Bugembe here shall go for a goal. That's Bugembe with a shot. Takes a deflection up front, and again the goalkeeper comes out and receives that Tamale Simon. Again, Jonathan Odongo was slightly slow to follow up on that ball. Just getting confirmation that we shall be playing additional 2 minutes in this one. Just only 2 minutes shall be added on, and it's been confirmed. Slowly by slowly, they are building up momentum. Cheyune clipping that ball further forward here. Senyonjo Sam. Cheyune to the rescue. This is Cheyune now on the space. Bugembe, nice pass. Up front and away, Cheyune flicks it back, and again, poor game reading from Bugembe, who Bugembe goes down easily. The halfway, throw to the Maroons. Well, we played 1 minute of the added 2, just only one of the added 2. Bugembe puts the ball out for another throw. Oh, this is Asaf Mwebaze's second game. The first game actually had to travel all the way from the Jinja Technical Center in Njeru for that match against the Vipers. He was undergoing his coaching course there. Throw to Maroons. Taking their time, Godwin Chitagenda. David. Godwin. Deflects again for another throw-in. It's good stuff from Medi Cheyune. It's keeping the Maroons where they are supposed to be. And there you go, the center referee blowing the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It's been a very cagey first 45 between the two sides as they try to look for some bit of momentum and also look for a chance for themselves to actually get a goal. But there is no goal yet scored, and hopefully maybe a change of events in the next 45 will yield into goals later on. But so far, we have seen brilliance from one side. Nothing we have seen from Fred Amaku in this one. Less have we seen from Lawrence Tedzicha, Solomon Walusimbi, and also on the other side, Sam Senyonjo has actually been slightly low, and Bunjo Nurdin misfiring twice, as Mulindi has tried very much to open up on the man himself, Cheyune Medi, who to me has actually been very outstanding together with Issa Bugembe right at the midfield. But as it stands in Wakiso, it is Maroons 0, Bright Stars 0. Don't go away. It's waiting to confirm really. It's a delayed 45 second half kickoff here. It looks like the Maroons will also be making substitutions. I can see Odipio marching out. And Okot has come in. Odipio's out. Okot is in. Can they be a difference here? Can they really be the difference? Well, second half underway in Wakiso. Maroons up against the Bright Stars. The game still locked on 0-0. Very long ball here. Chance up front now. Here they come, looking for more. Cheyune Medi. Cheyune. It's Medi Cheyune. Trying to cross that ball, put away for corner. Very good play from Impaji Sula. Standing his ground and standing his guard. Putting that ball outside for corner. Corner. Should be brought in by Kasinde. Also, then what comes in from this corner, brought in well. It's a deep ball through, up to the arms of the goalkeeper, cleared away from the mix. And now given back and recollected by Amaku Fred. On the run they come. Here they come slowly by slowly. The Maroons as they drive up. Walusimbi cross as well. Walusimbi gliding head away from danger. Chitagenda. Long from Chitagenda inside the box, but straight up to the goalkeeper, Hassan Matovu. Hassan Matovu. Long ball from him. Well, the Maroons continue to probe, and so it's the same thing with the Bright Stars up front. Kasinde trying to do the chess, getting anything from there. That's good play from David, and actually picks up a foul. It's a free kick here to Maroons. It's a free kick here to Maroons. A shoe brought in by Simon Tamale. They're looking to get this ball away. Long forward. Ball back in the midfield. Get it away by David. And then recollected in the midfield. That's more pressure, more pressing here from the Bright Stars team as they continue to get something for themselves. Well, Mandela trying to bring some bit of energy into this. Good ball through. Dongo Jonathan is brought down. Referee having no option but awarding that for the free kick. Shamba de beginning Ali. This is Bule. Clicked on here by Kaka. Could have kept the ball on play, Medi Cheyune, but not keeping it. And again, very good energy. Same run from Kaka. Throw coming up here. Gone through by the Maroons. Kaka does well. Does that ball yet again for another throw. It's a long pass in the D. Away by Bule. Mandela. Kaka. Well, they're working hard and stolen away from Sam Senyonjo. Or could be trouble here, but good backtracking. And straight away to the goalkeeper who pushes that ball away from danger. Tamale Simon. Maroons look for the options. In the halfway, David rather. And looking for Maku. Here comes a Maku. Bullet does well. A Maku again. There's the one pass through. Shot low. Straight to the keeper, Matovu. Lawrence Tajusha coming to life in this. A very good goalkeeping from Hassan Matovu. Kasinde trying to be clever. Kasinde on the run through. Up against David, who stands his guard and puts that ball away from danger. Bright Stars are all over right now, the Maroons. Dominating play slowly by slowly. Up and away Kasinde. Trying to fight his way with Chitagenda, Godwin. Away from Chitagenda. Confirmation. Okao came out and Opio came in. It's the confirmation there. Maroons keep the pressure alive. Trying very much to get that ball up and away. Kasinde. Does the flag go up? Yes, it does go up for the offside. It's going to be a free kick now to Maroons. The goalkeeper Tamale Simon. Long from Simon. Not yielding anything there. It just goes up for another throw in. Oh, that's Asaf Mwebaze here. Former coach of Maroons, currently coach of Bright Stars. He's coached Nyami Chobora before, he's coached Tondu Paraka before. Basically, he's been in charge of about 4 clubs in the Uganda Premier League. Away, the Bright Stars are attacking. The pass wasn't the best. Goes away for a goal kick. Looks like Bunjo Nurdin actually was substituted. Seeing anything from him, actually had about 2 misfires, Bunjo Nurdin. Failing to get the right angle and the pass in this match, Bunjo. Gliding it away, looking for Amaku. Energies here. Kaka, Amaku. At the midfield, looking for more possession on the court. And stolen by Cheyune Medi. Here they come now, slowly by slowly. Cheyune on the chest. Can he keep the ball on play? Looks like he didn't keep the ball on play, Cheyune. And that goes for throw-in to Maroons. Showing some bit of brilliance. The Bright Stars footballer, whenever they get the ball, they try very much to push harder and harder. Disappointing there for Medi Cheyune. Very, very disappointing that just couldn't keep the ball. Oh, it's commissioned away by Sam. And Tamale Simon. Oh, the Maroons dilly-dallying with the ball behind. Anything can happen. Mandela came in for Bugembe. That's the confirmation also on the other side of the Bright Stars. Flick ball through. They're looking for Maku. It's away by Bule. And a throw shall be brought in. It's been very outstanding today again, Bule Warren. Very, very outstanding. It's making sure that the Maroons are kept at bay. Dong. Mandela, or Mandela rather. Kaka. Now throw. Kaka. It's a long ball for the forward. Kato coming in for Bunjo Nurdin. Shot number 29, Kato. It's a long ball for the forward. It's kind of cleared away, but not the best of Solomon Walusimbi. Goes away for another throw-in. It's Mandela. Maku and Bule. Walusimbi here. Walusimbi turning. Lay the ball further. Amaku. Amaku. Laying that ball further forward now, right at the midfield. Good play from Okot, but it's given away very cheaply. The long ball from Mandela. Swept away by Chitagenda. Kato. Mpanji. Sulam Mpanji doing whatever he can do to make sure that all goes well. This was the fight, could have been a free kick. Then it's Kato looking to throw this ball further in. It's Kato and foul this time round from Kaka. Well, Dennis Kaka actually wondering why the referee did blow the whistle. On one side, actually, it was Sam Senyonjo, I beg your pardon. Long forward, up front and away. Maroons keep on piling the pressure. Good play from Sula, and driven back. Straight up to the goalkeeper, Simon Tamale. Very good play from Chambadi, and Drew has been defending well. Away from David. Oh, that's Mandela, handball. Right there, caught. Just robbing right in front of the police station. But good skills from Mandela. Very, very good skills. Well, Kasinde came in for Mulidi. It's confirmation of that. And on the running they are. Here come the Maroons venturing further forward. Good play here from Isaac Mpaji. Be a throw now to the Maroons. The highway. Turning well is Isaac. Up and again. Fouled by 2. Will the referee give the free kick? No, he actually gives a goal kick. And Mpaji Isaac, the 19-year-old former Toro United footballer, won't be very pleased with the referee's call. 50-50 challenge. Referee had the right to give or not to give. Watch this very closely. Sandwiched well. And that doesn't stand. Corner to the Maroons. All 56 minutes of the match played. Just only 56 minutes of the match played. And it is a corner. Maroons looking to utilize the set pieces perfectly well. Can they utilize this? Can they get something from this corner? That's the question. Long corner, poorly brought through, bubbles around, and finally gotten away from danger. But again, the Maroons can retrieve, but stolen away. Kato. Kaka. And one good one pass there again, looking for more possession. Stolen away by Tezicha, right in the midfield arc, intercepted by Kato. Fiat Cleophas. Jonathan Odongo. Out front and away, Kasinde is breaking through. This is Kasinde. Inside the D, Kasinde holds. Crossed as well. Ball just goes up front now. What can they do? It's a bubbling ball. Could be a chance for the penalty. Not awarded. It's away. And Baiga Patrick to the rescue here. Very quick play. Very good transition coming up here for the Bright Stars. They're transiting perfectly well. Kind of transition is actually giving the Maroons a run for their money at the back. Could be having a footballer down injured. Seems to be a problem with his ankle there. Again, very good steal. Very good turn there from Cheyune. Was there a pull or no pull? Was there a pull is the question. Sam Senyonjo could have been pulled, but problems for Mpanji Sula. Maroons will be looking to make a double substitution. Kambugu will be coming in. Nelson Senkatuka is also warming up here. The shot number 10 is warming up. Corner for the Bright Stars. Corner, Caldinwell. Header through, straight to the goalkeeper, Tamale Simon. Watched that perfectly well as it was gliding through Mandela. Zanu actually notched that ball back to the goalkeeper. It's poor play, really. Very poor play there from Tezicha Lawrence. Sasira will be coming in. Bongo will be coming in. It's away there by Kaka Dennis. And recollected by Mandela. Cheyune. Long from Cheyune. Hits the woodwork and comes out. Very close there. Well, good ball from Cheyune. Very, very good ball, but rattles the upright and goes out for goal kick. We are approaching the 60th minute of the match. Still goalless here in Wakiso. Away by Tamale. Throw here to Bright Stars. Oh, this is the chance that actually fell to Cheyune Medi. Watch this very closely. Drop that ball through. There goes the woodwork. or just kissed the woodwork and went out for a goal kick. Ball up front, Cleophas Fiat. Solomon Daswell. David back again to Solomon. Solomon to a court. David in the halfway. Now stolen yet again here by Bright Stars, who are venturing further forward, looking for room and space. Mandela trying to spread that ball round. Mandela up front to Cheyune. This is Cheyune, takes one to the byline, he goes, looks it through and cleared away from danger. Kato. Shambade. Warren Boulay. Nasasira has come in for Tezicha. And more pressure up on again. Here comes Kato. Kato! Just whistles across, and that's a goal kick. What a wasted chance from Bright Stars. Well, Noah Nasasira shall be coming in for Tezicha. And also Kambugu will be coming in later on. Well, some of the best chances we have had. Well, that was Kato trying to use his out of the boot to try and squeeze that ball through, but not yielding anything at the end of the day. Disappointed was Mandela. Disappointing was Kato. Nasasira is in, and Impaji is also out. Well, that's a confirmation of that. And also Kambungu coming in for Impaji. It's good play in the midfield now. Trying to look for more on Impaji Sula. Sulampanga, shot number 66. Throwing that ball long through. And then collected now, out front and away. The shot wasn't the best really from Solomon Walusimbi. Ball still right hand by Iga Patrick Daswell, away by Derek in the halfway. Kambungu. Well, coming in for Mpaji. .28 minutes remaining to play for, just only 28 minutes remaining to go. Bright Stars and Maroons 0-0. Boulay. Kaka. One pass again. This is Kaka. Crosses wall, punched away. And now stolen away by David in the halfway. Mpanga. Sulampanga clearing that ball away from danger. Boulay. Good vision. Very good flick on Kato on the wing side now. What can they do? Here comes Kasinde, flicking that ball through. Kato goes down! Is that a penalty? Looks like the referee has not awarded. Body to body check there, and Kato went down easily. Well, some would award, others wouldn't. But we shall watch that well from the replay. Well, Maroons are demanding Kato receive a yellow card for simulation. No penalty in this one, no penalty. Let's watch this very well. It's very good play, good flicking ball there by Kasinde. And Kato going down. Was that a penalty? Let's watch this well. Well, looks to me it would have been a penalty, because Baiga Patrick was actually way away from the ball. Played the player, not the ball. Matovu, long away. Kind of bouncing around, trying to drive that ball further away. Fiat Cleophas. Chambade. Cleophas. Solomon. Cleophas. Kasinde. Driving it deep in, or caught Daswell. And it's away by Baiga Patrick. Chest still on here. Oof, Chambade coming in very hard here. Trying to nick that ball further forward. Good play there from Kato. Kasinde. Speed merchant Kasinde. Quick feet he has. Kato. Nicking that ball to Odong. Jonathan Odong with a clearance here. Chance for Bandera. Punched away by the keeper. Another chance for Kasinde. Oh, he sits on it. Tamale Simon just sits on it. That didn't go anywhere, but look at the smile of Tamale. Kasinde denied by the heroic goalkeeping from Tamale Simon. Simon away, but this was the action. Kasinde here, nicking that ball through, and that was a good header from Mandela. And Kasinde again with a shot. Ooh, that was so close, so close. Well, that's the reason that's why they tell goalkeepers that when you're going low, close the legs. You leave the legs open. Anything could have happened here, but good shot from Kasinde. And watch this closely. Goalkeeper just sits on that ball there. Now the keeper is down. Tamale Simon is down. Is it the effect of the hard shot from Kasinde, or is it the effect of sitting on the ball of Kasinde? Yeah, that's a problem with the West. There's about 24 minutes remaining to play for. Let's watch this again. Mandela with a header, good save from the goalkeeper. And look at this, Kasinde with a shot. And the keeper sits on it well. Keep those legs together. Keep those legs closed. If those legs were apart, he would have conceded a goal. Looks like Bright Stars will be making a substitution. Let's wait and confirm on that. We've actually gotten some crowd here from touring students of one of the secondary schools here in Mukono. Currently giving the support. Nelson Sekatuka is in. Well, Nelson Sekatuka playing his very first game in the Startimes Uganda Premier League for the Bright Stars this season. Did not play against the Vipers. He comes in the place of Cheyune. Well, they love to call him the Memphis Depay of Ugandan football. Nelson Senkatuka. Kasinde, stolen away. It's very good play from the captain in the Habwe, David. But they still have possession. There are two balls on the pitch, surprisingly. And that's a wasted ball, totally wasted ball, this time by Kato. Well, it looks like the weather is actually changing here in Wakiso right now. Some bit of traces of a downpour. It's actually drizzling here in Wakiso. It's been very, very hot almost the entire time. 22 minutes remaining to play. Only 22 minutes. Bright Stars, 0. Maroons, 0. Well, Maroons before the start of this were number 2 on the table, behind Pool. All of them having the same goal difference, same number of goals. Alphabetical order. Bull had to go on top. Maroons with the M, but here comes Kasinde. Oh, he goes down, Kasinde. Fights for that and wins the corner. It's very good vision. Oh, here we go. These are the students. Well, they are the future of tomorrow. And they will be also giving support to the ladies team. And the ladies league also is live on TV. Brought through, punched away. And trying to look for Dennis Kaka yet again for the throw. Kasinde requesting. And Dennis Kaka operating on the right side from the left-hand side. Let's go back again to his normal position of the left. Good play there from Odong Jonathan. Away by the captain, Chambade Andrew. Right in the midfield here. That's Okot. Turning us twisting world perfect away was Nasasira. One pass. Amaku. Away by Kambugu. It's Kambugu launching away to Okot. 20 minutes to play. Now stolen away by Nelson Senkatuka. This is Nelson Senkatuka. Very good with the curling ball. Away to Kasinde. The Bright Stars are venturing further forward and stolen away by Chitagenda Godwin. Reading that run and reading that move perfectly well. Well, they're putting some gears. Kasinde goes down. Oh, he needs to be a little bit careful, David Indihabwe. He's already on a yellow card, David Indihabwe. Another yellow card will actually see him sent off. And that was actually almost a bookable offense there from Indihabwe. Dangerous play. Kaka shall be the one to deliver. Dennis Kaka taking his time. The 21-year-old former Nyami Tiobora footballer, Kaka. Oh, side netted. It looks like the goalkeeper, Tamale Simon, was impeded upon. And he was actually fouled by Kasinde. Well, Asaf does not look very comfortable here. Looks like he's sitting on thorns, Asaf Mwebaze, the former coach of Maroons. Well, that was the free kick brought him through. The goalkeeper allowed it to roll away. Oof. Almost a kick on the head. Mandela. Ball away by chance of the header. Koinutri moving on perfectly well. Kambugu. Solomon. Long from Solomon, deep in. Away by the captain, Chambade Andrew. Ball still piling around here. David shields well. Okot. Poor control by Walusimbi Solomon. Bule. Currently woken up now. The Maroons are trying to man that ball through. Up front, we're looking for Solomon. Good game reading this time round by Cleophas Fiat. This is he. Sending that ball deep long in. Simon Tamale. Simon. Wasting a few precious seconds right now with that ball, Simon Tamale. Long from Simon. Cleopas, flicked on by Kasinde. Jonathan away. Trying to open up on Kasinde, but it was a little bit heavy. Just goes out for a throw. 26 minutes remaining to play. Just only 26 minutes. Still very much goalless. And looks like Kato was in a hurry. Kato fails to keep that ball on play. It's a throw now to Maroons. Well, if they draw here, Maroons, they'll be going to 4 points. And they'll be going on top of the table. It's 1 point above Bull. Shall be playing tomorrow. And Marco Fred still having a little bit of a word with the referee. The free kick to Bright Stars. Less we have seen from Amaku. Less we have seen from him today. Bule with a long ball deep in. Set it away from danger. Solomon to the rescue. Loses that ball through. Stolen away again. It's here again. Kato with the shot. Deflects away from danger. Nelson Senkatuka needs it further forward, Nelson. And finally gotten away by Baiga Patrick. Nelson rises up. Finally put it away from a court. The 1-2s, Kato, Jonathan. Shambade throw in. Ochambade defending very well, just puts that ball out for throw, trying to buy some more time for his colleagues to come back and defend with these 14 minutes of the game remaining to play. Kambugu. Maroons throw. And there will be some bit of a substitutions for Bright Stars. They'll be trying to see how they can make more changes here. Kaziro shall be coming in for Bright Stars. But Asaf Mwebose wants to go for the kill. He wants to go for a win here at home. He's very, very fast. And maybe Kaziro will be the puzzle that has been missing.
Second ball.
Long ball further here. And then collected by Solomon. Solomon lays it back through. Good play from Sula. Deflects away for a corner. Well, Mandela had to put his head there, try and change the flight of the ball into the forbidden area. Just puts away for a corner. It's 16. Kaziro is coming in. And jersey number 21, striker Senyonjo Sam, is the one exiting. Confirmation of that, Kaziro in. Senyonjo, former Kessia footballer out. Corner for the Maroons now. Long corner. Gliding header just pushes away. That was so close. Very, very close it was. And you can see that from Asaf, not very happy about that kind of play. From the back. That was close. Very, very close indeed. Bright Stars survive, but it's still goalless, 0-0 with 12 minutes remaining to play. Piling up, Kato, away by Mandela. Nelson Senkatuka. It's Nelson. Nudging that ball further forward. Good play from Kaziro. Bule. Then recollected here by Sula Mpanga. Bule again. Looking for Nelson. This is Kaziro. Kaziro with a square pass. Not yielding anything from there. Recollected and shielded perfectly by Nasasira. Tamale. And the ball actually just fell to away. Finally now cleared away by Mpanga Sula. Odong. Cleophas Fiat wins a throw in here to the Bright Stars. We're approaching the 80th minute mark and it's more substitutions. 17 out, 11 in. And 17 is Walusimbi. Shall be the one exiting the match. Oh, he's had a fairly good game, Walusimbi Solomon. And he's out. Job well done. Bryce starts to throw. Sending ball for Bright Stars, and it'll be a free kick. shall be confirming on the substitution. It's becoming very dark right now in this part of the country, that is Wakiso. And the sun setting down majestically here. Tusibira coming in for Walusimbi. Odongo. Free kick awarded. It's going to be a ball to Bright Stars here. Can they utilize this? Can they utilize it very, very quickly? Bule. Clipped away. Nelson Sekatuka goes over the bar. Dangerous player when he turns like that, Nelson Sekatuka. One of the best, really. And the coach, Semfuma Muhammad, not very happy about that. Well, Semfuma, together with Asaf, actually been together for a long time. Actually, it was Asaf Mwebaze that did promote Semfuma from the technical area to assistant coach. Mpanga. Trying to look up. That was Tusibira, not getting the right room and right area for that ball. 9 minutes remaining to play for here. Just only 9 minutes. The flick is not bad. Tusibira trying to nick that ball further forward. Marco Fred using his bearings. This is Bule. Now that goes for a goal kick. Bule. The Maroons actually get themselves a throw. They're squeezing the Bright Stars right now. Solidly. Trying to take on, looking to get something for themselves. And Panga Sula shall be throwing this deep in. Panga to throw. Nelson Panga with the way by Pule. Now kept on play by Okot. David in the halfway. Where was he shooting? Not exactly where, but that was way, way away from even the goal. Pule. Gliding through straight up to the goalkeeper, Tamale Simon. Good play from Kato. Cleopas Fiat. Looking for Kasinde. Tries to skip that ball and play Kasinde. Good delivery. A good header. Nelson coming closer. And finally, acrobatically cleared away from danger by Patrick Baiga. Still on behalf of Maroons and still possessed here by the Bright Stars. Slowly by slowly, flipped away by Derek, or David rather, Kasinde here. The chase continues. Okot does well. Okot fights for possession and puts it way up front. This is Maroons on the attack now. Amaku, Fred Amaku. Fred Amaku now, Amaku! Blessed with both feet, but failing to use the left hook well. Goes out for a goal kick, which has begun very quickly here by the Bright Stars. Mandira. Kaka. Oh, brushed well there by Kaziro. Bule. Senkatuka. Nelson. Kaziro. Turning well. Looking for Kasinde rather. Well, Bright Stars before the start of this match were languishing at number 6. Not able to climb. 2 points from 2 matches for the Bright Stars. Meanwhile, as it stands, it's 4 points for the Maroons from the 2 matches played. The win against Busoga, and this draw as it stands for now. Nelson, up front and away. Kaziro, Senkatuka Nelson. Nelson away. Nelson holds. Nelson tries to drive through. And nobody in particular just goes out for a goal kick to the Maroons. 5 minutes. Oh, very good play in the midfield here by the Maroons here. Amaku plays that ball further forward. Now here comes Kambungu. Kambungu. Looking for Nasasir on one side. Driving up deeply. Headed away from the mix now. Recontrolled here. The Bright Stars currently holding up now. Good chance here. Kasinde loses his ball. Amaku. Looking for Kabango on one side. Actually, it was Nasasira rather. This is Nasasira. Amaku. David loses his possession. And stolen away by Kasinde. Still Kasinde there. Away by Mpanga. And then recollected right in the midfield. This is good for the Maroons. Bangu. Poor ball. Very poor ball, really. Nice play here from Bright Stars here. Good play there from Kaziro. Nelson. Kaziro. Now stolen away. Out front and away. Trying to look and look. Try and probe. Kaziro. Finding his way through. The fight is yet on. And what does the referee award? A free kick here. Well, free kick for Maroons. Belmos brought down. Brought down by Kaziro. 3 minutes, just only 3 minutes. How will this end? How will the chapter of this story end? Mpanga looking to deliver. A battle between the junior and the senior here. A battle between the master and the student. Mpanga, poor curling ball. Very, very poor ball in from Mpanga. And that's the master. Asaf Mwebaze. Looking for more inside the box line, not yielding. Good stand by Pule. Mandela recollected by the Maroons. Okot now stolen away. It's Kaziro on the chest. Broke, actually it was Kato rather. Kasinde keeps it on play. Kasinde tries to measure that pass through, holds the ball yet, beats again, crosses deep and crosses poor. Well, he did very well, and the cross was very poor. Like they say, it was just like washing your clothes and hanging in the dirt. It's exactly what Kasinde did there. Did everything right, but that final ball was poor. Simon away. Oh, very nice run. Kambungu. Amaku's poor. Was that a corner? Or is that a corner? It was a slight deflection, does it? No. Maku thought he had gotten a corner. Fortunately, not given. Here we go. Watch this very closely. There have been a deflection there of the captain. Shambade. Nelson Sekatuka. Nelson again. Very good game ready. Falls as far as Kaka Dennis, who drives it away. Odongo. Kasinde. Good play from Cleophas. Nelson Sekatuka. Now Kaziro. Dropping it deep, Kaziro. And punched for a corner by the goalkeeper Tamale Simon. 3 minutes have been added. Well, down at the KAVUMBA recreational grounds here in Wakiso rather. And the corner shall be delivered in by Kaziro. 3 minutes of added time. Long ball deep, punched away by Simon, and it's away. Looking for Maku. Maku uses his energy as well. Fouls in the process. He's a hard worker there, Maku. Cleophas. Jonathan. Jonathan again. Now Chambade. Trying to nan Kato. Jonathan beats one Jonah. Back again to Kato. Jonathan tries to go along. There is a Nelson Sekatuka somewhere there. This is Nelson. Kaziro trying to drive. Cleared away. Kasinde waiting. Kasinde not getting. This is Jonathan. Inside the D. Very good turn and swept away. Cleopas Fiat and swept away again. Nelson Sekatuka drives it over the bar. Wow, that's been the best action that we have seen from the Bright Stars here. When it mattered, Nelson Sekatuka ballooned it way, way away. And this was the action, very close. Cleophas was poor. The ball befell Nelson Sekatuka and just decided to balloon it. Okot looking for Tusubira. Throw for the Maroons. We are seconds away from the final whistle, where the referee is urging the Maroon players to go quickly and throw this ball in. Pangasula looking to throw this ball in. No point. Finally, that goes for a corner. No, not awarded really. It's a goal kick. So waiting to see who will be voted the man of the match. They've had some very good performance today. Long ball deep in. And away by Pangasula. Flicked only out court. Kaziro. On borrowed time, the referee says enough is enough. Well, this game ends square. This game ends goalless. No goal here for the Bright Stars. And they actually continue their goalless spell in the Uganda and the Startimes Uganda Premier League. Picked up a draw 0-0 against the Vipers on day one away in Chitende. And they pick up another goalless draw at home against Maroons. Maroons that began well by thumping and whipping Busoga by 5-0 have failed to score here. And you can see how the Maroon footballers are very happy with a job well done here. Very good play from Tamale Simon. He's been very outstanding. And if I'm not very much mistaken, he could have been voted the man of the match, Tamale Simon. But we shall be watching that a little bit later here. But very good stuff from both sides, Maroons and the one and only Bright Stars. A game worth watching and a game worth following. Well, the Maroons will actually go on top of the table, just 1 point above Bull that will be playing tomorrow with 4 points. And of course, if you continue with the Bright Stars, they will climb a few positions higher depending on how the others will play. Let's go down to the touchline.
As the final score was caretaker and the KAVUMBA recreation playground in Wakiso district, ladies and gentlemen, the two coaches coaches, former at the same club, Muhammad Semfuma, facing his former boss, that is Asaf Mwebaze, and the two coaches rather, seem to have been reading from the same script, sharing spoils. It's been a goalless draw, and definitely Maroons Football Club proving to be a hard nut to crack, but definitely, ladies and gentlemen, your goalkeeper, that is Simon Tamale. He saved the penalty as Maroons Football Club put 5 past Bosoga United on match day 1. He has been able, of course, to help Maroons Football Club secure a point away at Soltiro Bright Stars. Simon Tamale again is my man of the match. Simon, congratulations for this point. How excited are you since you have been named the man of the match for this game?
I would like to thank the Almighty God for letting me making it.
Yep. Where was the turning point? Because we thought Maroons could easily be defeated by Bright Stars.
First of all, this game wasn't easy, but it was easy because this is my former team. I know each and what were our plans before leaving to Maroons FC.
Yeah.
So right now, it was the only thing. The difference was the coach. Because last time I was with Coach Juan Capol, now I'm with Coach Mwebaza.
Yeah.
So that's what the difference. But the game was easy.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Simon.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations for this performance.
Thank you.
Well, Simon Tamale will be taking home 100,000 Ugandan shillings, courtesy of Pilsner Lager, the sponsors of the Pilsner Man of the Match, and definitely Maroons Football Club taking their point early to 4 from 2 games. Well, Maroons seem to be a hard nut to crack, and of course, a force that many will be in position to recon. For now, we shall be getting back to studios for post-match analysis. That's it from me and the entire production team, live from Wakiso District. Stay blessed, and bye-bye.
Well, the game began very well. A few early times here today between the two sides. Well, the game began very well at about 4 p.m. with, of course, both sides pushing everything they can push in this match. Bright Stars became heavy, and of course the Maroons took the game to the Bright Stars. We've seen just few chances coming in from both sides. Good skills we have seen from this match. A very solid and energetic match. Very physical it has been. Some of the chances befell the Bright Stars, and here is one as Muhindo decides to actually fail to get that ball into the path of the goalkeeper. But all in all, it's been a fairly cagey match between both sides, as both of the sides put up a very, very spirited performance today in Weredwe. These are the chances that actually befell the Maroon side. They failed to utilize this well, and you can see this from Chitagenda, only failing to get the right action on that. From the free kicks, Nurdin Punjo tried to deliver one through, but also not getting the best from that. And when it mattered, it remained the same scoreline as Nurdin Punjo tried very much to crop in some more to see if his side can get a lead in this match, which failed to come his way through. But all in all, it's been a fairly balanced game, a game that has been very physical between both sides, Maroons and the one and only Bright Stars. Question remains, will these teams perform well in the next match? Will the Bright Stars finally get their next goal in the next match? As it stands, the Bright Stars are not bright. The Bright Stars have not yet scored a goal, and they are looking for their very first goal. I'd like to thank you very much for joining us today for the live match between Bright Stars and the Maroons. Until next time from us, it's bye-bye.